Hey everybody, it's Afro Millennial Mama and Company. I am about to tour the University of Senegal. What's the name of it, huh?
University Gaston Berger.
Gaston Berger. So we're going to it's a university in Saint Louis, Senegal. So this is my first time ever going to a university on the African continent. So I'm really curious to see what it looks like. So come with. Okay, so what are we looking at? That's a big building right there.
That's the main entrance right here. They have some classes over here. Some of them are here.
This is the main entrance?
That's the main entrance, and some of the professors' offices are here. Basically, the administration offices
Administration.
are here.
That's a nice looking building.
Yeah.
And there's a bus. Is that a student bus? Or private bus maybe?
The Senegal tour them for all Senegal, but they have some buses only for the university, like Vistando on the white one.
Oh, that's a university bus?
Yeah.
Why do they have buses? For getting around campus or?
Basically for the students, for some time when they need to move back and forth going to the city.
Oh, it transfers the students?
Yes, back and forth. And some people lives here also. The professors who lives here with their families.
Oh, the professors live on campus.
And the kids have to go to school in town, so they need to be they have to be transported. So that's the reason why they have buses. I think they new classes. I've never seen that before. It's been over almost, I can say basically over 15 years I didn't come inside here.
Oh. So this is a building. Oh, it's an interesting looking building. So there's lots of
some classes in there.
Okay.
Because it wasn't here before, it's new to me.
Oh, it's a new building. Okay. Did you ever go to school here or take any classes here?
Classes, not really, but I worked here.
Oh, you worked here?
Yeah, I worked here like for what is it called?
Oh, look at that sign. I feel like I want to go to college campus. That's pretty cool. Clinic. What kind of stuff they do there? Oh, like the health.
Builds.
Oh, look at those.
I came over here. These are the students' rooms on the left, right here.
The dorm rooms.
The dorms are here.
Oh, they have dorm
rooms.
This is
new to me. That right building, orange one, is new to me.
Okay, let's look on the right.
It was getting built at that time.
You think these are apartments or?
I'm not sure.
Some new buildings. Okay. It's a little like snack shack place.
Yeah, they have some shops.
Oh, look at the stores. University stores. It's like its own little town. That's pretty cool. That's how I felt when I was in university. Like it's your own little world. These buildings are pretty cool. They look very interesting. I've never seen any architect like that before. They eat at restaurants. Oh, some restaurant. Nice.
They have places for concert and stuff.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, every year they bring in a lot of artists coming. Even used to come here every year.
Oh, wow. We used to have that at our...
They're gonna have artists coming over here for concert.
Mm.
Every year they bring them artists, a lot of artists coming over here.
So you were saying earlier that the students get a stipend, they get paid?
Basically they give them money every month just for their restoration.
For food. Okay,
Yeah,
like an
basically
allowance.
Yes. And that's what they use for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So yeah, basically that's what it is. And they have some leftover change that they can use transportation going to the city back and forth, because most of the students who study here, they're not from the city.
Oh, okay.
So they're coming from somewhere else. People who live here in the city, usually they don't want to come over here to the university. They want to go to a different area,
place. Yeah.
different places. So discover
A new area. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So basically 90% of these students right here, they're not from the city.
Oh. And then...
And they have international students also.
Oh, you're from what countries? What do you think?
All the countries, all over the world. I used to know some Americans who used to study here, some French, some other African countries.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
Oh.
It's a big university though. It's been built over 30 years ago.
Wow.
I remember when I was a kid, when they were doing the inauguration of the university.
Oh, the inauguration.
Yeah, I was a little kid at that time. And I used to have a classmate who used to live here. I used to come here even before I grown up, coming here playing and stuff. Actually, let's try to go around and go back to that area so we can visit those houses.
Okay. You also said something interesting. You said that they just pay for registration, and then
from that time that I knew that's what it was. They just pay for registration every year.
Okay.
It wasn't a lot of money, but it's a lot of money, of course, if you're here in the country.
Okay.
So it can be the value of like, I think it used to be close to $400 US.
Okay.
I don't know if it went up or not.
Probably a little bit went up since then. But still, for the year, that's significant. I think I used to pay.
Free water.
I used to pay like $800 a year for books only when I went to school.
I don't know how much they pay for the books, but I'm pretty sure it's not that expensive though. I'm not gonna get to that point. I'm telling you right now. In Africa, and in general, we're in Senegal, so people won't pay that amount of money just to get knowledge. That's how it is.
Just to get knowledge.
If you're gonna spend that kind of money, your parents say, with this money, we can get you a job and you can reproduce this money to make more money. So don't worry.
So this on-campus daycare is for the students or the teachers? Or both? Students, kids, and teachers. Oh, I have another question. So, how much do you think it costs to live on campus?
Actually, right now, I don't know. I know for sure before, it used to cost less than 500.
A month?
For sure. A year.
500 a year? Like US dollars, you mean?
US dollars.
Wow. Sheesh.
That was a tuition for the month.
Wow. I think I paid, when I went to college, it was like,
But I gotta double check with that one.
yeah, but I mean,
time change.
yeah.
The prices that I'm just saying is pretty much over 15 years ago or
Right.
20. So I'm not
But
sure
even if
more,
it-
but it's not gonna be far away from that price.
Right, because even if it doubled, that's just $1,000 a year to live on campus. That's pretty good. I think I paid. That's almost how much I paid. No, I think I paid maybe $900 a month to live on campus at my school, and my school wasn't even like one of the more expensive ones. So that's pretty dope. And even though like people may make less money here, it's still the ratio from how much you make. That's still affordable. It's actually affordable,
The
which is
mathematics
cool.
center is right here.
Okay, so we're getting ready to leave the school, and my impressions, I'm very impressed. I mean, you don't know what to think when you go to a different country, what kind of landscape and how the architecture and everything. But it's very big, the school. I think that I could see my kid going here and having a similar experience to what I had in college, like dorm life and eating at the cafeteria, concerts on campus, things like that. So as I was saying, I like the school. I think it's really nice and huge, and I like the fact that universities here aren't crazy expensive and put you into debt like they do back in the States. So, you know, one day in the future, we may come visit here with my daughter if she decides to go the college route. I would much rather her go to a school that won't be so expensive that it puts you out of house and home, but at the same time, you get experience, you get to meet other like-minded individuals or other intellectuals, you know, because I think that networking part is probably one of the most valuable experiences you can have. Just meeting other people who, you know, speak other languages or studying medicine, things like that. And it's good to I think iron sharpens iron. So I think for that, the university is a good way to go. But I don't think you necessarily need to have a degree to be successful. All right, so that has been our tour of, what's the name of the university again? Gaston Berger.
Regional Center, University of Gaston Berger.
What he said. So that's been our tour of the university here in Saint Louis, Senegal. We're on our way driving out. It was a cool experience. I really liked it, and it was very interesting to see, very eye-opening. These are things that I'd never seen before when we come just for vacation. So I'm getting to know the country in a whole nother way. So I'll bid you adieu. Black people, we the dopest, we the realest, we the best all over the world. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.